Oh, Texas, huh?
All right, guys. So,
It might be
just
my
before
cousin.
class, I usually always explain this, but I want to go ahead and explain this again. If you don't mind being on the stream, that Unknown Krevzz is of course streaming, so we can record all of our classes. If you don't mind being on the stream, be on this side of the room. This is the side for you. If you mind, you don't want to be on stream, be on this side of the room. No, I'll turn on my mic because I know it's probably lower. No hard feelings if you don't want to be on stream. It's just because we take usually a 15-minute interval in the middle of the class just to chill and communicate with everybody. So, yeah. How's everybody doing today? You guys all good? We have a very big class today. It's always pog to see this many people. Oh, shit.
I got a message on the charge.
I'm gonna use this avatar today because this is my old teaching avatar. I know it's got a shader issue with the face, but I'm waiting on my new avatar that me and Mousy and Gabby are doing for my new teaching one. I'm excited. Hopefully by next week that will be done. But yeah. So today I decided to go and do like the traditional route of going over like a little list of words, and then as we're going through the list, if I have any extra bonus words, I'll add them. But I just thought of some really cool like important words for you guys to check out. So I want to try and practice simcomming a little bit, so I'm not going to be using chi to interpret the entire time. But if I for some reason have issues because of my controller, or if I'm not like doing very well, I'll probably just start having chi interpret for the rest of the time. But I need to start practicing that because it's just important overall. So if I speak a little bit slower, if I stutter over my words or I trip, just know it's because I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm dumb as hell. Okay, and I needed to continue practicing this and not and not stop. So this is my punishment for chilling on it. So thank you all for coming today. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. We just like what was it achieved? We just achieved 300 people in Immerse, and that's crazy. Maybe another outfit would be better. And this one, yeah, probably a little bit better. That's crazy. I can't believe that many people have joined in 1 month. That's crazy. But thank you. I appreciate you all. Today, we're gonna just practice building our vocabulary. See, there's a thing I'm gonna already get pissed off about right there. Vocabulary. So the first sign I want to show you is the sign for add. Like as in like you're adding something. Like here's the sign for add. If you have flat O's like this is the way you would do it in real life. If you don't, it's fine. You can actually just add it like this. You can just do it normally like this. This simcomming shit's gonna get real hard for me because I explain a lot of shit when I teach. But yeah, so just imagine you have a hand, like this hand is what you're like adding something onto. You can interpret actually that. You can interpret my little explanations if I'm just going in, but I want to try and practice slowly. It's way too much. So add, right? Add. This is the object you're adding something to. Always imagine adding something to. Like if you have a toy, you're adding a Lego to it or something, whatever. So now if you have add, imagine the sign for remove. As you have that in your hand, you're taking it and you're removing it from your hand. You're dropping it off your hand. Remove. So if you add it like this, if you take it and you remove it off of your hand, that's the way it would look, right? Well, you lagged real quick. So remove. So you have add, and then you have remove. Cool. The next sign, the sign for pick. It's also the same sign for choose. So you have all of your fingers right here, right? And you're going to be going in between them, right? So if you have index, you would do it like this. You would go in between your fingers like this. You can't choose. You're deciding which finger you want to choose. If you have to use an L hand because this is what general VR uses, you can do it like that too. You're going in between them, right? If you have three options, for say like you would do if my controllers would cooperate with me, you have three options, right? You're going in between each option. Yeah, which one? Which one? You have the first, which will bring us to our next sign. Our next sign is the sign for first. First. Oh, I shouldn't do that with these controller. You can't really see that. Sheesh. I wanted to use IRL. So first, the sign for first, you have your thumb. At first. If you were to talk about like something like first or second or third, right? So you have first, second, third. You would be going through your options, right? So first, second, third. Now, if you're talking about last, you would actually use your pinkies, and it would be like the sign for can't with your pinkies. So like this, last. So the sign for can't, and then you have the sign for last is with your pinkies. So yeah, last. So you have first, and you have last. So the next sign I want to do is mistake, or accident. It's a contextual sign. Both pretty much mean the same thing. If you're driving a car and you say you crash with your car, that would be an accident. If you're talking about making a mistake, it's the same sign. It's like the sign for wrong. This is just the sign for wrong. You would just put a Y up to your chin like this. But if you're doing an accident, it's like you put it up like this. This is point A, and then you move it to point B. So accident and or mistake. Yeah, one sec. Let me write bonuses on here. Bonus. Wrong. Cool. Wrong. The next sign I want to do is focus. Oops. Yeah. It's the same sign for attention. Focus. Yeah, you're bringing you're giving your attention to something. So it's a directional sign too. If I need you all to give me attention or give me focus, then you would pull it towards yourself. But if I'm trying to give you guys all attention or focus on you, then I would bring it on you, focusing it all on you. Now that brings us into the next one. If you do distract, right? What happens with your focus? What happens with your focus if you're distracted? What do you think it would be? It's all over the place. You're distracted. Yeah, you're distracted. Yeah, it's all over the place. You have no idea. You're distracted. I have ADHD. I have bad ADHD. So I'm always distracted by a lot. So, yeah, focus or attention and distracted. The next sign, win. Like you're winning a game. Did I skip one? Yeah, no, I'm good. So you're winning a game. So you have what you're winning, right? It's like the sign for collect. I may have covered it before, but I decided win and lose today would be the way. So win. You're winning. You're pulling your trophy towards yourself. You're winning. Today I won a game of League of Legends. And really I won nothing because that game is good. So so I won. Now if you lose, right? If you lose. So I think I made this point in a prior class. The sign for lay down is is like this. So the sign for like you're laying down would be you have your person and you're laying down on your bed. Now if you flip it over, it becomes the sign for lose. And that's why it's very important to know which way you're signing lay down or lose, because it definitely changes the meaning drastically depending on which way you're facing your hands. So your fingers, the tips of your fingers should be going into your palm. So lose, lose. Now, the next sign would be lost, as in you lost something or you're lost. I think maybe not you're lost, but you lost something. I'll double check what the sign is for like you're lost, as in like you're actually lost. I know, whatever. All right, so you have something in your hands, you dropped it. You dropped it, you lost it. You lost it. Yeah, you have something in your hands, you lost it. You dropped it. So, lost. Do you know off the top of your head the sign for lost is in like you're lost in directions? Yeah, you dropped it. No. Sign for something, same. Lost. Oh, you would say the same thing. Have you lost like your marriage or lost your mind type thing? No, not use. It's different. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I get you. Okay, cool. You know what? On our break, I'll look up the sign for lost, as in you lost, like in direction. You're lost in directions. Just to double check. But if you're in general, if like you lost an item, you would have something in your hands, and then you drop it. And drop it. You lost it. Cool. I decided to throw this one in because it's just like it's a funny sign. So the next sign would be champ. Champ. Yeah, pog champ. Yeah, it's like you're putting your crown on this person. This is a person classifier. You're putting the crown on top of the person. Champ. Weird champ. Pog champ. Yeah, champ. The next sign is the sign for proud. Proud. You have an A hand. You're going up your torso. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You all make me very, very proud, and that's why I continue teaching, because you're all my little pog champs. Let's go. I just lagged hard right when I said that. That's what I get. Yeah, choose my little pog champ.
It's the
So
gods
the
giving us a
next
sign.
sign would be blame. Blame. Yeah, blame. So it's like the sign for self, right? So I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit, the sign for self. So actually I'll talk about it now. So the sign for self is actually like you have your thumb out. So self, like if I'm talking about yourself, I would put it towards you. If I'm talking about myself, I'd put it towards myself. If you're talking about in general, just the sign for like saying you're talking to somebody about somebody that's not here, right? You would use like the sign for self, as in this is the person classifier, and then you're putting the self, you're putting the yeah, it's like their self, like they're looking out for themselves, but they're not here, so I can't like aim it towards them in a direction. So themself. Now, if you put it over your arm like this, it becomes the sign for blame. It's like the sign for blame. I'm blaming you for our loss today. You were very bad in League of Legends today. You fed you fed the other team. Blame. If you blame yourself, you're taking fault. So it's a directional sign. You can bring it towards yourself. If I'm blaming you, you're going over your arm. You're placing the blame. Now, it's not the same sign for fault. It's not the same sign for fault. This is gonna be a little bit of a weird sign to do in VR. But in real life, if you were to do fault, you would do it with a flat O, and you'd put it toward like your chest right here. Yeah, you're at fault. You're at fault. Say you were driving your car, you rear-ended somebody because you weren't paying attention, you were too close to their car. You're at fault. You're at fault. So, yeah, just a general sign. You can use blame, but if you're talking about like, hey, it was my fault, you should use the sign for fault. If you don't have like a flat O in game, you can use a C hand. I was at fault. I was at fault. It'd probably be your best bet. 'Cause I thought about what it would be like to use an S hand or something, or like a closed fist. And I feel like it would just be too similar to other signs. So maybe a C hand would be good. Fault. But if you have an avatar that has a flat O, fault. Cool. Does anybody have any questions so far? Anybody have any questions? You're just saying good job. There's actually like you can sign good job. Yeah. Good job to that person. Yeah. No, I would probably just give them a thumbs up, to be honest, because that sign's pretty much kind of used for like I'm blaming you for something. Like it's probably not something not a sign that's really that used for congratulating somebody. I would just, if they don't know sign language, give them a thumbs up. Yeah, that's what I would do. Blame, thumbs up, would be the same. But I mean, I'm not 100% on that. But if I were talking to someone who didn't know sign language and I was just trying to tell them good job, a thumbs up. That's alright, just say it. Good job. Good job. Any other questions? Yeah, what's up?
What's the difference between champ and pog champ?
Weird champ and pog champ?
I
Is
think
that what
that's
you
a
said?
weird question. No.
No,
Oh.
Pog champ
pog
and
champ.
just champ. Yeah.
Oh, so pog champ, you're
Like
actually
on
signing
sign.
pog. You're signing pog, and then champ. If you're just
Like
talking about
house
like
pog?
the sign for like champ. So pog is literally just doing the I'm showing it. I can't believe I'm doing this in a class. I'm just so you're signing P.
I'm so happy.
PG, pretty much. POG. Champ. What is going on? Somebody.
I have a question. I saw someone do PogChamp as like doing Pog and then ending with the G with the crown on it.
Yeah, you would do PG and then you would sign champ. That would be the way to do it. Yeah, POG champ. Is somebody
which
like
hand would
hacking? Do you see that?
I
Gee?
see it.
You don't know. You don't see that. I see like fucking like somebody took the marker and just went nuts with it. That's kind of weird. Sorry.
Like which hand would you do? Like I've seen someone do like this and like whip into it.
You would do the pog. You would do the pog with your dominant hand, and then you would hold up the champ with your non-dominant hand. So pog champ. You would crown it with your hand, or with your dominant hand. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pretty poggers sign. I like it. Okay, what's up, Mary?
So how do I sign, like, if I'm trying to tell someone I need to focus on something? Like, how would that
You
look?
would just look at them and tell them like to focus, like, hey, focus, like focus on me. You would pull it towards yourself. Yeah, focus.
But what if I'm trying to tell someone I need to focus on this thing that I'm doing?
Oh, you need to focus. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm lagging a little bit, so your voice is cutting off a little bit. If you need to focus, you'd be like, yeah, exactly, like she said, go away, and I need to focus. I need to focus. I'm focusing on my schoolwork. My schoolwork. Yeah, go away. Just tell them to go away. I'm focusing. Any other questions? Okay.
Can you teach
You
the
guys
go
want-
away
you guys-
again? Can you do the go away
What's
again?
up?
The go away
Go
sign?
away. You're
Oh.
just like pushing it away. You're pushing somebody away. Go away. Go away.
Thank you.
Go away. Go away. You
Doing
can do it with
people
2
away.
hands. You really want them to go away? Get the fuck away from me. Go away. Hey, go away. Go away.
Or Yeet just them like, out their
okay,
face.
um,
Go away.
I think I actually see what that is. That
It's a
is somebody's
spring bone.
avatar that
Somebody
is
has a
doing
spring
this
bone, yeah.
insane. Dude, I'm gonna take a picture of this shit, and you guys are gonna laugh. This is actually kind of funny. This is actually crazy. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Maybe it's just broken.
Mine won't be able to do that. Oh, I know that.
It's starting to lag me, I think. That's why I'm having an issue. Hold on one sec.
There's spring bones. Yeah.
Oh, it was Az's. It was Az's. Dude, I took a picture of that shit. It was our whole room was rainbow. I couldn't even see anybody's avatar because it was covered. Dude, they need to,
I
whoever
changed-
does that had or made that avatar needs to. And I'm not trying
I
to get on
changed my
anybody's case.
bad.
You're not in trouble or anything like that. I was just
No,
I know
no,
it's a
no.
bug, and I know Quest users can't see it too. So. Yeah, because we were messing with that the other class is like they're having issues with not being able to see it. Okay, guys.
Neat.
Yeah. So guys,
Oh,
what we're
okay,
gonna
there
do
we
is for the next 15 minutes, I want you
no,
all
no,
to like
no.
practice communicating with each other. If you have somebody that you haven't met before and you see a white name, go if you have it in you, go up to that person and introduce yourself. You don't have to do it with sign language. You can do it with your voice. I just want you guys to take this time to practice breaking the ice with somebody and make a new friend today. That's the only thing. If you guys can't, I understand. That's completely fine. But I encourage you guys to do so. This is also because you're going to be using everything we learned today inside of or in practice, and that's going to be the best way that you retain all the information. So, yeah, this is why we do this. What's up, G?
Bro, I had to go eat.
That was
Not fine.
cookie
Oh,
dough.
my bad.
PogChamp's my
Today
favorite.
you all
PogChamp.
practice
Snoop
together
Dogg Jam.
for 15
I
minutes.
I need
Start
review on
now.
food.
You join it, Pog?
I was trying to show you.
What's up?
Mary, I was trying to show you. If you want to say I need
like what?
focus, I need
What's up, G?
focus.
Are you alive?
Okay.
What are you doing?
I think you would have to bend your
I
finger though
need
for need.
I can't
Normally
do
you
that.
do this.
What?
I
You have a
can't
stroke?
Indicate.
You just do PG.
You okay?
You're feeling bad?
PG
Why?
instead of POG.
Then you can also
And
come
then-
up to
and then-
the
And then this one,
PogChamp.
then your dominant hand turns into
Oh, no, you're
It's
okay.
the
You're
way I
okay.
sit
Like,
when
don't
I'm
worry
in
about
these
it. I'm not like
classes
mad at
right now.
anybody.
It hurts.
Dude, I can literally send you the reason why I was like.
I just need
I
just need a review on like
in
a
the
few
Discord
words.
right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's horrible. It's
Honestly,
literally
currently I don't
literally
remember half of
everywhere.
I was
these.
tired before I
I'm
came here,
fucking
but like,
PogChamp and do PogChamp.
Oh,
I
he got
have,
so
trying to-
happy.
Stick
I
my
heard.
pen away.
I have a
Right,
way
there's
It wasn't
to
even you
do
Yeah.
this,
specifically that was doing it. It was Az's.
and I
No,
just got
Tax was
gifted
bothering
another
me.
way
He's
to
like,
blend
Oh,
in
that's
so
better.
how
What's the
I
first
go to
word?
sleep. Dude, I got
No,
double the
stress.
fucking ADHD, bitch.
That's stress.
Ads.
Yeah, daddy.
I'm gonna sleep
stress.
so hard.
Yeah, I posted it in VRC
Sussy
pics.
baka. So call me
That's what it
Sussy
looks like.
Bro, do you know how to do daddy?
No,
but I do how to do
Mom.
DJ.
I need review on
Sorry.
on like
No,
a
not
few
nice.
words.
I mean, as.
I have
You know how to do
evidence. We're
daddy?
being filmed right now.
Mommy.
You need to learn a few words.
Mommy, daddy.
Are we?
Yeah.
Daddy.
Sure.
Yeah,
Trying to
it's
review
You just
the
sign,
program.
yeah, you just go sign dad and then to a
which
Y.
is kind of
That's
normal.
it's the same
Oh.
for mommy.
Like, he's on the way of the
Mommy.
word.
Oh yeah, he's just a
Mommy.
YouTuber. The book.
So that was a little
Oh,
confusing.
we're gonna do a review.
Because I
We're gonna do a
remember
review again
move.
after this is over.
YouTube.
Bro, I
We're
was
just gonna
over
go
there.
through everything one more time.
Show it away. Show it away.
Funny? Yeah, because it's crazy looking, huh? That's why I was like, what
There
is
you go.
that? What the fuck? I thought somebody was in here hacking. I was
You
scared.
are
Like,
my
I was like a lost child.
Choose?
Little.
Oh, I need to look up.
Pictures.
Hey,
Fuck.
did you look up the sign for lost as a
Finger.
directional loss?
Yeah, you know the sign for little?
You're still checking? Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. Thumbs out.
a lot of people do use lost like that.
Your
So how do you
Yeah, I can't see the
I missed
vocab.
that part of the lesson.
Yeah, that's what I thought it could be.
Yeah, and then you
Pog
always have
champ.
your non-dominant hand.
Pog
as the-
champ.
What you would have.
Okay, so no. Okay, so P,
Oh my
G,
god, dude, last time was
With your
horrible.
dominant
champ.
hand,
It was horrible.
and then you change.
And then you all
Yeah,
put it
you want
together.
the- you want the
Yes.
bitch to be on bottom.
Correct. And then
'cause
there's
they're
Pog,
your
Poggers.
Pog
We
champ,
don't
you
even
know.
have to write it down.
Yeah,
That's just
You know,
Pog.
they're being the
She was-
Pog.
yeah, I invited
thing
Dean.
there, but
What-
they showed
what- what
up
the
on
bug- what
the-
the-
I'm not sure you want to be.
Is that correct?
There you go.
So it's like this, leave.
Sign
Like you're gonna leave.
Right
No,
here. So
it's
when did that
fine.
make this?
Okay, good. I'm skedaddling now.
Pog champ.
Have a nice day.
Here's the whole
How
SPC
do you
crash.
move?
You don't have to use it nearly
It's like you're picking up an
Your-
object
instead of you,
and you're placing it down, but leave is like this. Leave is like above, over your shoulder.
Dude, I was
Like
looking at
leaving.
my mom,
Yeah,
so I like
I'm gonna leave.
laughing mid.
But if you're doing move, you're just taking
My
something and
my
you're
mouse
putting it,
drift.
you're
My
moving
remote
it.
drift.
And
Oh.
if you're like moving like a box, and you would literally sign that you have a box.
yeah.
I was talking to my
Oh,
mom, and
dog
she
man,
grabbed a
dude, you sent me
snake.
like 5
Yeah,
request
just-
invites
you can kind of
already.
just like paint the picture.
Dog
You know?
man.
So I can do weird champ.
Move in the
Dar
box.
man. Dar man. Shut up.
Nothing much.
Okay.
I was like talking to my mom, and then she was grabbing a snake.
I
out
didn't know
the
that meant
fucking
that.
cage. I was like, oh, okay.
That could mean that.
Dude, my status is just
Show
good.
me.
These.
How could you forget? How do you forget these things?
Bro, how the fuck do I check when the events are?
Oh,
Okay.
here's a fun
Oh, no
one.
problem.
Hard.
Did you verify yourself in the fucking?
Hard.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah, I did.
Good.
I'm so confused.
You lost if you're like you lost your child.
Dar man.
Do you like?
Dude, look at my status.
Your status? You like my
Dog
status?
Where's my child? They're
You like my
lost.
status?
Look at my status.
I see. You like my status?
You don't know what
No,
this
I think
is?
it's stupid. Look at my status, dog.
just started barely 5 days ago.
But who do I join? Like, who the fuck do
What's wrong with my
I join?
status?
For not
Panda,
knowing
panda.
that.
Or
Dog
cheat,
man.
or
What's the?
What's wrong with
Literally
what's wrong with my
me.
status, huh?
Literally me.
What's wrong with my status?
Literally.
What's wrong
Oh
with my
yeah,
status?
yeah, I got you.
What's wrong with my status?
Everything.
Nothing.
You know your ABC.
Damn, I don't remember any
Shut
of
up,
these.
Ezzy.
I remember all of them.
Sorry.
Come here.
Wait, you don't remember?
Okay, in the simplest form.
As you.
You
What?
remember?
Krevzz is so focused right now.
Alexa's reaction to what you're doing
It's
earlier.
okay. We can study.
Stop it!
Dude,
Stop!
it was so funny.
I'm thinking.
It was funny. Dude, 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 I muted. I was dying for a good 5 minutes. Oh shit, this is laughing.
Nope. I'm in. Or, so, yeah, there you go.
Dude, Lopenzi.
Lil Penzi's here? There's no way Lil Penzi's
No,
here.
no,
Oh,
he,
wait,
no, he
okay.
joined
I
me
was
and
like,
Alex earlier after your
Bro,
headset
he
died.
kept
Who the fuck's your
request inviting me.
What? Yeah.
And I was
Alien
like,
wants to
I'm in
join me.
class.
Let Alien
Same
join.
difference, really.
Okay, I'll invite him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, alien!
Yeah, you just requested off me too.
I thought it was
Exactly the
too.
same.
Alien.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, I like Griffin. Sorry, I'm lagging you, but what do you want to say?
I can't
Hello.
invite. I can't invite him.
You know what that is?
Watch?
Okay,
What?
fine.
Whoa, just.
Dad.
Okay,
Why?
just being
Oh,
weird.
you are.
With this
L-E.
open hand on the right
Dude, I'm
hand.
lagging. Do it again.
Can you
Okay,
gather with this? What I'm,
L-E-S
Self. But if you're saying like yourself, no, like
B-I.
like the
A.
flat part of your hand.
Lesbian? Stop, I thought that was more over here.
if this is Dad.
That was more over here, whatever.
Yeah,
And gay, yeah, gay is like this.
Bro.
I think, yeah.
Mom.
As a year
Okay,
lesbian.
okay.
Dude,
And if you, and
How
I'm
do I
just,
do
As a year, you
that?
with
Mom, the
You
W.
know what
Similar to
letter
live.
this is?
W.
Some of these.
A. T.
First.
Is it
Fuck me hard.
Bruh.
I blame all of you.
Me.
Yeah. There you go.
hate you, Beaner.
We're learning the
How do
important.
Yeah, we're learning important.
Yeah.
VR.
Similar to watch.
VID.
Watch is like this.
VR video.
Watch.
Oh, okay, can you just help me?
What type of
Okay.
watch?
Like, watch this, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
As you, you're just getting
What?
started. It's really funny.
Wait, so is it
Behind you.
Yeah, that's... Shut up.
Kinda like
Oh yeah, it's like this, I think.
I love being stared at. I love attention.
Like yourself,
Whoa,
myself.
whoa.
The points like this.
Oh,
or
you?
What do you mean?
I
Right?
can't remember what it
Explain the
was.
message you
I
sent me.
don't know if it was good.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Okay,
Don't say
okay,
anything.
okay.
Don't say anything. You mean the
Oh,
message
self?
about the
R
that message?
E
I was serious.
Come on.
I was serious.
A T. Yeah. Or no, it's something.
I know you called it like themself, myself. I
See,
can't
now what if I
remember.
was?
mom and dad.
Obviously,
Yes, I am.
Pog. Yeah. I mean,
Or dad.
good
And then
sign.
mom. But if you do
Yeah,
mom
very
to
good.
dad, that's your parents. That's parents.
Okay.
If you do
What signs
the
helped me out a
lower half
lot? I
feminine,
feel
right?
like
So
give or no, have,
down to another L,
want,
that's sister.
I want,
Above brother.
to learn sign language.
I just timed the fuck out. That was weird.
A lot.
So I is just pointing at myself.
So, yeah.
I, me.
And
Or like
then-
me, my.
Themselves.
You know,
When?
like
Like you go. It went. I don't know if there's really a word.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry,
pretty
Ku,
sure
I,
it's just like past tense. Most
Yeah,
past
I
tense
timed
tenses
out.
are
My
like,
connection timed out. I don't know what's going on.
You know,
Just like
Yeah.
before I
Yeah, self. If
went.
you're talking about self, if you're talking about
That's
yourself,
understood as I went.
or
know,
yours, or their self,
some shit.
myself,
I'm not gonna try.
and just like themselves in general.
You can say
What?
you
So
did
that's
say
important
something.
to know. It's
It's
like
like somebody that's not there.
whenever in
right?
ASL,
taxi.
whenever you're
Yeah,
talking
somebody's
about,
not
like,
there. Yeah, you're just
future
talking
or
about somebody in
past,
like another tense, whatever
Alex
the word is.
now. She's
time is always like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you mean we were being sus? We were being sus?
Yeah.
When we were kissing?
I officially have my full body.
Hold on, what?
And now I need
Dude, my class was 2
What?
days ago.
I'm back.
Oh,
I don't want to go
hate this
curse
so
the
much.
man
I'm
out.
really
I'll
so
see you.
bad.
I'll be back in like a
You guys
few.
like go meet new
No, I
Okay.
can't use it right now. I
And
need a
two
new
people
PC.
on
Wow.
like,
But
sign
You're
what
probably
you
gonna
guys
misreview
want.
Klee.
Krevzz
Where's
is
Grammar?
helping me.
You're gonna
set up my
you're gonna misreview Klee if you leave. Y'all were kissing? God dang it.
Okay, PR. Grammar. Oh yeah, so grammar.
Y'all have a crush on each other, don't you?
Grammar
that's
class.
Ooh, dude, imagine.
There's a sign for
Can
grammar.
we-
but I
oh, no,
forgot.
never mind, you're a
That
child.
has, Panda
Can we
has,
actually
but
watch
there's a
the-
sign for grammar.
Come here,
I think
taxi.
it's
Come
like
here,
I
taxi.
would
Let's
have
kiss,
been there,
taxi.
but I wanted to
Or
stay
is
for
it-
review.
Or is it two G hands and it's like that? I don't know if it's two G hands. Or there's some sort of sign.
Oh my god, this light's so hard. Hold on.
Being
Wait, wait, my
sus,
oven's
okay.
going up. Wait, my
Welcome to
oven's going up.
this-
Yes, grammar is very
And most of you are robots, so it looks even
Sign
weirder.
for
These are my friends. Dude, who are you calling on Discord?
Bro, put your
It's so
phone
hard
away
to see what
during
you're
class.
signing because your fingers are like blocks.
Yeah. Time is the first part. In terms of like time, even if you know, you're like tomorrow,
I don't see a
you
cat.
know, like
I see blocks.
tomorrow, and you know, we
Yeah.
we
Showing up
can
Darkman's phone?
go
One
down
day.
the spooky world.
Dude. You
This
guys are
dude
my best
hasn't even
friends.
talked to me since like
Nice.
6
No,
months.
This one is so close to my
I know,
PC
you guys
only
have, like,
guy.
a huge crush on each other.
He's just like, I'm just more white than I am otherwise.
Oh no, wait, that means
Threateningly.
Right.
Ah, let's go, Princess.
Oh, you
I don't
can't
know
see
what
it.
that is. Dude,
It's
this person
Anka,
has an
but
aneurysm
shorter.
every single 5 minutes.
Good.
Small uncle.
Yeah.
they're insulting
Uncle
you.
with
They're
tits?
insulting
I
you.
mean,
You can,
yes,
say,
like huge
I
bagonga
go,
gongas. Still.
You know, speak
I'm mad.
with them
No,
over
but
The
it's
there.
honka
F-hand.
donkas.
F-hand is for
You know,
stinky.
something like
Stupid.
that.
Badonkadonk?
Huge.
Like say double tapping
Huge,
your
just
chin.
bahonka donks.
Pretty sure.
Mommy
It's
mi-
something
oh,
related.
sorry,
Would
hold
just
on,
be
hold
like
on.
this.
Mommy
Speed.
Yeah,
milkers.
I go and speed.
Okay,
my
that's
friend.
too
So,
much.
This would be
I
the
think this is
Too
what I
much.
like say. I say.
How do you
This is
sign
say-
mommy
No one
milkers?
even here is
Tell.
learning sign. We just come
Well, I
here
mean,
to,
you
like,
know,
say
mom,
troll
tell.
chase.
How do you say
Mom.
mom?
and then
That is
generally
how do you say mom?
It's
accepted
directional
mommy,
sign, so you can
Okay.
come towards you and it's like tell
milkers,
me.
or I
Why?
believe
Or
that's
why?
effectively what I was taught.
It's like you're going away from
Panda
it
showed me
instead of,
just
like,
one.
Now I can't stop.
Yeah, I thought it was two. I swear to God, it was two.
Like you just
I was shown one.
Wait, were you showing me?
Let's go.
I guess if
I
you are,
want
Dude,
know
I'm
where your
gonna.
chin is. Then
Damn it.
mommy
He's
milk. Hi, hello.
He ate it after.
What is?
Doesn't seem wrong.
You got more. Hell yeah.
Wait, I have an avatar like that. Hold up, give me a second.
What am I, like 12?
It's probably just a original like dialect or something, but it's not wrong.
Why?
Say
Alex.
in terms of like double tapping, because in real
Oh.
lifetime, maybe there's
Hell
a
yeah.
different dialect where it's like
I
double tap, where
want
you can just
mommy
I
milkies.
say.
I
Say, tell.
This plays Roblox. I mean, not Roblox,
Give me.
Fortnite.
I forgot this is not my dad's Oculus, so I don't have any of my
True.
avatars.
I guess
So
you could
say,
Aw.
tell.
So
Say,
sad.
Speaking, but I don't have it on stream. Actually, no, I'm gonna mute for this.
But if you're doing it with the side like this is short.
Aw,
short
fuck yeah.
reel.
What's
Like at
gay?
your nut, yeah, like at your
Sure,
nut.
Huh?
What's gay?
Oh
Gay.
wow.
That's
You
PC.
really want to get technical like that.
Oh, you're a class. Okay.
Gay. Lesbian.
Cool.
I have full body though. I'm just waiting for my PC. I gotta get some money to get
That was
it.
me this morning. My face
Okay,
was
guys.
so bad.
No, but there you
Go ahead
go.
and wrap your-
But no, I'm
go ahead
pretty
and wrap
sure
your
I haven't
conversation
used
up.
these.
I'll just speak for this part. I really wish that everyone
Krevzz has too.
In your booth, we have
muted.
it.
There we go. Okay, go ahead.
Wrap the conversation up. We're gonna continue. Hey guys, we're gonna continue.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
That's
change
enough.
the
Actually
sound.
doing
Change the avatars now. I'm gonna have to
And bust
load
out the text
avatars.
too.
Son of a bitch. Here, go charge.
damn.
What did I do?
Damn.
What?
That was really good.
Son
Bro,
of a
I come
bitch.
back and that's the first thing I see, like here, after my mom goes to her room. Like my mom just shut her door. Holy shit! My mom just shut her door and that was the first thing I heard.
Do you voice hentai? Do you voice hentai for me?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
Yamate.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and continue class. I'm gonna continue class. Let's go. Let's
I think I'm hearing
no.
hentai.
What do you mean by
Krevzz.
that? What do you mean by that?
Yeah,
What do you mean by that?
He said
Can I get a head tap real quick?
What do you mean by that?
Dude, can you idiot shut up?
Wait, what's
As
false
you-
again?
as you-
False?
I accepted everybody who did.
Okay.
What do you mean by
Can you,
that?
like, can you send
As you-
everybody for
as
me?
you-
Are you the
What do you mean by
creator
that?
of the world?
False.
What is his name?
Shut up, man.
Isn't it like this?
I mean, yeah.
It's pointing at yourself.
That'd
Do you
be
have full
good.
hands or flat hands?
Unfriend me. Unfriend
Or
me.
do you
I
not
dare
have
you.
flat
No,
hands?
no.
Dare you. I triple
Then
dodge.
Shut up.
And you just point at yourself with it, like
Okay.
fault.
I'm a devout.
I triple.
Wait, what is it?
Quadruple.
My fault.
I'm sorry, my accent's
You
weird.
know what? Diamond's about to get it.
It should. Yeah, duh.
Is he gonna molest me?
I don't see that person.
I think right here, right now.
Can you idiots
Yeah.
Oh my god, I found.
I'm muted.
I
Give
found.
me a moment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start the class. Just go and take a seat, and then they can join whenever they get here. Come on, auto accept. Okay, guys, I'm ready to do a quick review. So I ask that you guys mute your mics. Okay, ready for a fast review. All right, thank you guys. Did you all have fun communicating together? That's always fun, like hanging out. You guys, you all have very interesting conversations, but that's fine. Okay, so now for the review, the first sign would be add. You guys remember? Go ahead and show me. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, someone sent me a friend request. Yeah. So add. It's like you're adding something to your hand, right? Add. Have you ever flat O? You use a flat O. If you don't, it's fine. You can just use a fist. You're adding it to your hand. Now the next sign would be remove. Remove. What do you guys do with that thing you just added? What do? You take it. You take it and remove it off. Yeah. Take it, remove it off. The next sign would be pick. P-I-C-K. The same sign for choose. And it's the same sign for option. Option. Yeah. So how do you do it? How do you sign that? You have your hands. You have your hands. You're going between your fingers. General VR, you can open and close an L hand over and over around. You have your options. You're picking or choosing. If you have an index controller, or if you do this in real life, it's probably better to use an F hand. You're picking and choosing with an F hand like this. Yeah, picking and choosing. Now, how do you sign it if you have 3 different options? Yeah, how would you sign that? Right? You have 3. You're going between them, right? You're going between that. You have your options, right? You have option 1, 2, and 3. You have your first option, which leads us into our next sign, the sign for first. First. You have your second. You have your second, talking about first or second place in a game. First, second, third, fourth, or fourth. Yeah, and so on. So, first, second, third. Now the next sign would be last. Last. How would you sign that? Show me. It's similar to the sign for can't. A very, very similar sign, but one difference. It's with your pinkies. It's last. You're last. You're last. If you're last, maybe you lost. That's fine. We all lose sometime. So the next sign would be mistake. Mistake. It's the same sign for accident. Accident. Now, if you sign wrong, like this, yeah, it's a very similar sign. Like that. Point A to point B. Mistake. Accident. I got into a car crash. Got into a car crash, which is literally the sign for a car crash, a car wreck, right? This is the This is the classifier for a car. You're driving your car around. If you actually would kind of draw or paint the picture. So if you guys hit each other head on like this, your crash would be like that. If you hit them from the side, you T-boned them, your crash would look like this. Like that. If you rear end them, if in just general you crashed in just general, you would just sign an open hand. You crashed. Right? But that's specifically for you crashed in a car. You crashed in a car. Now a lot of people sign crash as in I crashed a game. Like that. That would technically be the way that a lot of people sign it in VR. Yeah, I crashed. So I'll write that down afterwards as well. But the next sign would be focused. Or sorry. I can't fingerspell today. Focus. Focused. The same sign for attention. Attention. Yeah, focus. Focused. I'm giving you all my attention because that's my job. Attention. Now, Now I want you all to give me your attention. Yeah, your attention. It's a directional sign that comes towards you. Now, what I don't want you to do is become distracted. How would you sign that? How would you sign that? Distracted. All over the place, right? It's just attention, but it's like, whoa, it's all over the place. All over the place. Yeah, it's all over the place. Now the next sign would be the sign for win. Not win as in W-H-E-N. Win as in like you won a game. A win. You have your trophy, you're collecting it, you're bringing it towards yourself. You're grabbing that shit, you're bringing it towards you. Win. W-A-N or I-N. I can't even spell right now. Right. The next sign would be lose. Lose. How would you sign? Lose. Yeah, lose. Into the palm of your hand. Lose. Lose. You lost. Or yeah, you lost the game. That's how you would technically sign that. Now, me and Chi, we both we searched the internet for lost. A lot of people use if you maybe lost your child, you would use the same sign. Like I'm lost. I can't find my way. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. I lost my money today. I lost my money. I'm crying. You know. Lost. Lost. Now next sign. You guys remember the sign for champ? Champ? Champ, you have your person. What do you do with your person? You crown him, right? Champ. Non-dominant hand is the person. It always is. It's the base and what you build on. And then your dominant hand is the one that's moving. You're crowning your champ. You're crowning your champ. If you're talking about pogging, pog, champ. Weird champ. You know, champ. Now the next sign. Proud. Proud. You guys remember? Show me. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you all. I'm proud. Proud. Now the next sign, blame. 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 You're pushing it over. You're pushing the blame to somebody over your arm. You're blaming somebody. Blaming somebody. If you blame yourself, I blame myself. I blame myself. But if you know the sign for fault, which is the next sign, I would rather use, if I'm talking about blaming myself, be like, it's my fault. It's my fault. You do the C hand, it's my fault. My fault. I blame you. I blame you. I'm at fault. I'm at fault. Now the next sign, I'll talk about self again. Self. So, once again, if you're talking about somebody else, yourself, if I'm saying you need to take care of yourself, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I'm talking about myself. I bring my thumb into myself with my fist like this. It's myself. Talking about somebody who's not here. One of my good friends needs to take care of themselves. So my good friend needs to take care of themselves or take care of themselves. Like that. You have your person classifier. Self, like that. Self. Yeah. Now I want to show you guys a cool little way to sign like think for yourself. A little bonus sign. I use this a lot. Think for yourself or up to you. Think self. Literally the sign for think self. Up to you. You guys want to come to like more classes? It's up to you. It's up to you. You sign think, and then you sign self. Think. It's up to you. It's up to you. Now another bonus sign I want to show you guys is the sign for good luck. Good luck. How would you guys think to sign that? If you know the sign for luck, right? So the sign for like luck or lucky is to use an L hand on, or not L hand, what am I talking? 8 hand on your chin. The sign for lucky would be like this. Now, if you were to sign good luck, you wouldn't sign good lucky. You would sign luck self. Luck self. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, let me write those down really quick. Do we have any questions so far? I have a couple of bonus ones that I wrote on here too. But good luck.
I was just gonna ask if
And up to you. Up to you. Up to you. Yeah. So think self. Up to you. Luck self. Good luck. Good luck. So I have a couple of extra bonus signs that I wanted to talk about since I was talking about the sign for wrong. Yeah, the sign for wrong. Now, what's the sign for like correct or right? You guys know? Correct. And or right. Yeah. Correct or right. Now, it's not the same sign for like human rights. If you were to sign something like I have the right to do that, right. Right. It's like you're doing one swift motion upwards. Right. That's my right.
The direction
What's up?
right? The direction right? What's that?
Oh, as in right? You would sign an R hand and you would go to the right. If you're talking about like the direction of right. That's right. Right. Left. You can do east, west, south, and north if you have an N hand. Or you can sign north. If you have to do east this way, you can sign E and then go this way. If you have to sign west, this way. And then south, you can just pull down. So north, east, west, and south. James. So yeah. So is there any questions so far? Now that's a sign for right. That's a sign for right. Now if you were to sign like I'm all right today, think of the sign for right, but you're just doing it kind of like you're doing all right. It's 2 times all right. It's not fully the sign for right. You're kind of just doing like a halfway there mark up your hand. So all right. All right. Yeah, all right.
Question.
Like, how are you? I'm all right today. How are you? I'm horrible. I'm just joking. What's up?
It's not really related, but how would you sign early?
Early? Yeah, early would be an 8 hand. And you're going over your flat non-dominant hand. So, early. Early. Yeah, early. Yeah, early. Early.
About late.
Sorry, again. Sorry, my
What
voices
about
are
late?
lagging, so I have to. Late, as in like LATE, like you're late for work. Yeah, late. So the sign for late would be like this, late. I sign it like that with an L hand. Yeah, late. Late. Now, the sign for later is in the future. You're throwing an L hand to the future, right? A lot of you guys should know the later. So that's not, it would not be the same sign for late. Late is going in the past. So you're late, or you're going to be late. So let's try and write all these down really quick. Late. Dude, what is sign language? I'm over here forgetting a lot of signs that I'm showing. I'm just showing them as we go. Do we have any other questions? And I'll try and remember
There's
them.
early.
Early.
There's early.
Early. Early. If I showed any signs and you guys remember that I showed them, like
There's
just let me know. I
right.
showed west.
Left and
Like
right.
right and left. Yeah, and then south and everything. Right. As in like direction. How would I write that? I'll rewrite it in a second. Left. Cool. Actually, I could write it like that. Do we have any other questions so far for today? Because if not, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna hang out for like an hour or two. You don't have to stay, but if it's like classes, technically today's class is over. But if you want to stay and hang together and practice communicating, that's fine. I will stay and hang for approximately maybe 1 to 2 hours. So if you have like questions, you can ask. That's fine. We all have about like 3 to 4 other sign helpers. So if you like need help with anything, like please, like stay and hang. But thank you all for coming today. If you're not in the Immerse community Discord, please go and check out the Discord link in the entrance over there. It's discord.gg/immersed. IMMERSED. And our next class will technically be tomorrow at 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. So I look forward to seeing you guys all there. Akira's the teacher tomorrow. Thank you all for coming again, and I love you. All those eyes, I remember. I love you guys. I'll see you later. I'm gonna